So today we're going to talk about the surface area. We already had volume. Today we'll talk about surface area. What it means, how to see it, how to calculate it, and then we're going to do some, you're going to practice calculating surface areas and volumes. That's what we're going to do today.
I thought we were going to make those.
That will be one option of a way to practice, yes. So if I need to know the surface area, we just said it's the sum of all of the sides. It's the sum of the area of all of the sides. So how many sides does this have?
4.
6.
6 sides, yes, good. This has 6 sides. But we had this warm-up. How many sides does this one have? 20, yes. We covered the answer 20, but it's very hard to count. This one's very difficult to count. We can make it easier to count the sides if we take it apart. So here's a box of cereal, and I'll take it apart. Now I can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4, top and bottom, 5 and 6. So I can see the 6 much more clearly. If I take the box apart like this, it's called a net. These are nets. Net is when you take apart the 3D prism solid and lay it flat. So this is a net. It's got the 6 sides and it folds up to be a cube. This is a net with, again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. And what is the shape? What? Triangular prism, yes, good. Triangle is the base, yes, triangle is the base. Triangular prism is short. So it's much easier if we can unfold the shapes. And here's some more examples of some nets. This is another triangular prism, just like this one, but shorter, less height, and it folds out to be one. Here's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides of the triangular prism. And here's a shape that you can make today as one of your activities. This is a calendar. It has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides around. What kind of prism is that if it has 6 sides around? Hexagonal prism, yes.
About nets, like in the back of the box, like in a cereal box,
Yeah.
it says net weight.
That net means total. In that case, net weight means total weight.
Including the food, or
It should be just the food, not the box. The net weight, yeah, just the food, not the box. So yeah, net weight right there. That's not the weight of the box, which is a net. But that net means total. Net can also mean total, different meaning for the word. So let's look at, to calculate the area of a net, here's the steps we're going to use. So first, sketch and label the figure. You have a 3D object, but you want it in your, to be the four legs of the table down. So first thing you have to do is you want to sketch it in your notebook. Get used to what the net of the 3D objects looks like. Next, you need to count the sides. Count and identify. So this shape has how many sides here?
5.
5. And it has, what are the different sides that it has?
Rectangle.
Yes, good. How many rectangles?
3.
How many triangles?
3 triangles.
Good. So next we want to find the area of each side. And so one by one we'll calculate the area of this rectangle, this rectangle, this rectangle, this triangle, calculate the area of each side. Many of them are the same, of course, so that's easier. And next you want to add all sides. Together. Add them all up, and that gives you the total surface area. Let's show through an example. Here is this shape, this triangular prism right here has these dimensions. So what is the first thing I need to do?
Figure
What's the
out.
first step?
Figure out.
What's the first step? If I want to know the surface area of this. Yes. Sketch and label. Good. So I would open it up, look at it, and sketch and label. So here's the first step is completed. I sketch and label. Thank you. Next, I want to count and identify the sides.
3 rectangle, 2 triangle.
Good. 3 rectangles, 2 triangles. Next, I want to find the area of each side. So let's start with the easy one, the rectangle.
48.
So the rectangle, what's the formula for the area of a rectangle? Formula, let's remember the formulas. Formula for area of the rectangle. Harleen. Height times, let's see, base times. Which one did you say? Yes. Length times width is good. Yes, you can call it base times height. Is the names don't really matter. Usually we call it length times width for a rectangle. That's right. Length times
48.
equals
24.
4 times 12 is 48. Good. Okay, the harder one, the triangle. What is the formula for area of a triangle? Good. 1/2 base times height. Yes. Can anyone do that?
Mr. Robert,
Yes.
I'm just asking, like, normally if it's like a net, there normally has like these little flaps coming out, so you just push it to base.
That's a good question. The net, even this one, it has these little flaps coming out. Don't count these in the surface area. What you want for the surface area is just what you can see from the outside when you fold it up. So those little nets are just so that I can glue, or these little tabs are just so I can glue and paste them together. They don't count in the surface area. Even a box of cereal is going to have extra tabs. So it's just what you see from the outside when it's put together. Yes, good question. Thank you. So the area, the base is 1/2 base times height equals 1/2. The base here is 12. And what's the height of this triangle?
10.4.
Yes. Oh, the answer. Okay.
62.4.
Yes. Very good. 12 times 10.4. And that is, and that total area is 62.4.
268.
How did you get that? Did you use a calculator?
The whole is 268.8.
So altogether, I have 3 rectangles. So 3 rectangles, I'm going to add 48 plus 48 plus 48, and then 62.4. 62.4.
268.8.
268.8. Very good. Any questions? Got it? This is the surface area. So here is what you can do today. The first, you can continue your task C, the volumes. Last class we had that 20-minute quiz, so we were a little short on time. So you can work on the volumes again for 20 minutes. With the volumes, especially do measurements of boxes, or the jar is a good one, or problems from the book. Those are good problems to do. If you're comfortable with volumes, go on to nets. This is task D in your worksheet. For task D in your checklist, here's task D. We have 3 websites. You can use websites to practice with nets. Here is calendars. I have some shapes of calendars here. And it is this, actually. This is the calendar. I'll take it apart and you can see. So you cut it out. This one is a hexagonal. You guys see that. There's also triangular. If you do the calendars, you don't just build a calendar. That would be 3rd grade class. This class, you have to calculate the surface area of the calendar and then build it. So don't just build the calendars. If you take a calendar, you have to do the surface area calculation of the calendar. Next, we have other shapes here you can use. We have boxes that you can start with for some surface area. And hexagonal prism. Bookwork. There's also, here's the examples from the book, is page 306 to 307.
Can we make that?
Yeah.
Let me check that you've got finished your volumes. If you're good with volumes, then you can make a shape, one of these.